Hello, how are you guys doing? I have a rant that I would like to share because I can't put it on certain people's page, right? So that's why we have it available for us to create our own and everything to speak where we want to speak. Obviously within certain respects to different groups and people and different beliefs and stuff like that, because when they say freedom of speech, is it really freedom of speech? Because if you speak on certain things, you will get railroaded, you will get removed, okay? That's just what it is. I mean, we don't own YouTube, we don't own Instagram, we don't own TikTok, we don't own things like that. So it is what it is. I mean, some people do. I mean, they have it where they have their own thing where they can say what they want no matter what. Ain't no cancel, and if they do try to get canceled, they still make money. But the average person, we don't have it like that. So we work in the confines that we work in. I wanted to bring up real quick, I don't understand why, and it's mainly women. It's mainly women, and I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Black women, women of color, that be the ones that really dig a new hole for other black women who living in their truth, being who they are. They not hurting nobody. Just like they get on social media and show half their butt or all their titties, or they doing some other stuff that someone else may find not ladylike. Whatever. Doesn't matter. You're not hurting nobody, and if don't nobody want to see it, don't nobody want to hear it, they can move on to the next video. They don't have to say anything. I don't understand why when someone puts something out there, and again, it's not hurting you, that's just their freedom of expression. You don't know what this person has been through. You don't know what all this person had to deal with, maybe in there, and a lot of times it's your own family. Their own family, to get to a place of comfortability within themselves to say, hey, I gained my voice back. I got plenty of videos about this. Gain my own voice back, that I can talk and I can speak and I can get out there and be free. I'm trying to enjoy myself, enjoy whatever time I got on this earth. And it's always somebody. And I'm seeing a lot of women and women of color just downing your sisters. Again, they don't have to be African American. There's different layers of, of color, right? But it be y'all. Why? And what brought this up is I saw something on Instagram, and it was this beautiful woman. Now again, I don't know her from the from the cat down the doggone road, so I don't know what she is personally. I'm just going off the quick video, and she was like on some sort of ship. I don't know if it was a cruise or, well, it looked like it was some sort of cruise. So I don't know if this is like a, like a getaway vacation or just one of them one-day things like we have in, the Chicagoland area down like the pier. You can take like certain cruises for half the day, or, different events they may have and stuff like that. It's usually like a couple of hour cruise. I don't know. But she made a comment, and I wrote this out. She said, not one man tried to talk to me. I'm officially ugly. Now, I know she was being comical about it and stuff like that. But, I mean, the fact that no man approached her, that probably is true in itself. But as far as the thing about her being ugly, just her probably being funny. I know I got me a sense of humor. So that's just me and who I am. So, okay. But when I looked at the comments, and this is why I don't F around with too much social media and stuff like that on certain things, because it can be bothersome. It's very bothersome, and it's very disheartening. And it's so many low vibrational people out here that it's at that point where only the strong will survive. That's just what it is. So, you know, but a lot of women, and most of these women were women of color, had nothing but negative to say. Wrote down a couple of comments. One was like, lift the breasts. You know, there was like several comments about this woman's breasts. They were sagging and stuff like that. Again, you know, everybody's level of beauty or perfectionism or this and that is going to be different for different people. There was a couple of guys that said a few things, but it was mainly women who were saying negative stuff about this woman. There was nothing wrong with this woman. If you think about it, just generally speaking, there was nothing wrong with this woman. She had a natural body. And I'm not saying it just to be saying it or saying it like, you know, trying to blow smoke up her butt. If she has to see this video, she probably won't. There was nothing wrong. I mean, they weren't like hanging or nothing like that. And she was there was nothing wrong with what she had on. Because believe me, I've seen, and you have too. There was nothing wrong with what this woman had on. She on a cruise ship. She's having a good time. She's at some sort of event. Obviously, she was there to hopefully meet someone. What is wrong with that? So they talked about many women talked about her breasts. Everybody not trying to go under the knife. Okay? They also talked about her hair. There was nothing wrong with her hair. It may not be the hair that maybe those particular women that made this comment would wear. But obviously she felt comfortable in it. It looked clean. Because to me, that's what matters. Is your hair clean? Are you a clean person? She had braids, like single braids, and she had to kind of go into the side, and there was like a few of the braids were blonde and like a dark red, or I don't know if this was mahogany or something like that. It looked fine to me. Maybe it wasn't perfect for certain people, but it was fine for her. And it looked clean, and it looked fairly neat. Okay. They talked about her lipstick, changed the lipstick. There was nothing wrong with her lipstick. If you think it wasn't flattering for her, okay, but she liked it. This is a grown woman. Now, I don't know how old she is, but she looked old enough to know what she likes to wear and what she's comfortable with wearing. I wear all different types of color of lipstick. Some may flatter me more than others. So, what else did they say about her? Oh, you look aggressive. You don't even know this woman. She looks aggressive. I saw it. There's nothing I didn't see anything. And I'm very perceptive. I can pick up on energy very well. Now again, we don't know this woman from the man in the moon. She may be whatever, but we talking about what she looked like. She did not look aggressive. I did not feel no vibes off of her in that particular little clip, that she was aggressive. But a woman, oh, she look aggressive. Men want women that are, just have that's not aggressive. We understand that. We got that. But it's like, I looked at that comment. I'm just like, where you get that from? She had a caption saying what I had originally said. And, she was just kind of doing the video like this and showed a little bit of the background or whatever. And I'm just like, then there were women up in there talking about, oh, the female loneliness and this, the desperation, because she's on a cruise that she decided to get out of the house. Because at the end of the day, if you're looking for a mate, if you're in a place where you feel that you are able to be in a place to be able to give to a relationship in a healthy way, let's be real. Are we living under a rock? A man is just not going to appear You know, you have to take some of this spiritual, the spiritual part, and also have some logicalness about yourself. It's just not going to magically appear. You staying in the house is not necessarily the answer either. You have to get yourself out there. Like, I go out. I don't do it all the time. I actually probably need to do it a little bit more because I got a lot going on. But going out, doing little things, like I go to, and I have done this summer, little, and I'm saying little, but, like the summer fest and stuff like that. I'm single. I've done that by myself. Oh, that makes me desperate? So yes, I already put the intent. If it's meant for me to meet someone, hey, I'm putting myself out there. I'm letting the universe know that I am looking. I am in a place. I'm ready. I mean, the universe knows too, right? But I'm saying I'm ready to meet someone if it's meant to be. But then I also want to have a good time. I want to enjoy myself. And just because I'm single doesn't mean that I have to be stuck in a house and be a sourpuss and be mean mugging people online, or being whatever, just because I don't have enough in me, or I don't have enough courage, or I don't have enough whatever, or I'm not in a healed enough space to put myself out there. That's fine. Do you, boo. But somebody else may be in that place and they understand that you have to kind of put yourself out there. Go to the movies by yourself. Go to, go treat yourself out to dinner. Go sit at the bar. Whatever it is, I don't know. There's so many different things that you can do to just put yourself out there. A man ain't gonna come to you just sitting in the house all the time, eating a tub of ice cream, being depressed, or feeling or trying to spew, because you are where you are. Maybe you don't want nobody. Maybe you don't need nobody. If you got that type of spirit on you, and everything ain't for everybody. That's the part that I don't understand. Just because you have this idea in your mind on what it takes and what a person needs to look like or do to get a good man, a man that's healthy, you know what I'm saying? A good one, a good partner. Just because you have your idea of how that should come about and what that should look like doesn't mean that that's for somebody else. That's all. Come on now. It ain't really where we can say for our society as a whole that there's like all these great relationships out there. The majority of them are crap. But the ones that are, and they get to telling you their story and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, okay. There's people that got married and been married for a decade, 2, 3 decades, that met their spouse and got married within, just say, less than 3 months. I'm just saying. Now, I get it, different time period, whatever. But I'm just saying, just because you are where you are doesn't mean it's for somebody else. People meet people all different types of ways and however they look. There's someone out there that will be considered a full-figured woman and got a man that love her dirty draws, as they say. And what you got? You ain't got nobody. You still looking. Or she may be considered not as attractive by conventional standards. And she got somebody that love her and taking care of her well. And you're considered by conventional standards very beautiful, very this. You got this job and this, that, and the third. And guess what? I can talk because I got a really good job. And I think of myself as a fairly attractive woman. But at the end of the day, it's more than just that. To me, what's for you is for you. So I don't know this woman. But it's like when you put stuff out there, you open yourself up to get criticized. That's part of the game. But it's like, hopefully she has a thick skin since she put it out there. She looks like she's probably about my age or whatever. I'm just saying she looks like she's about my age. Like she's not a young person. So you're old enough, you should know what comes with it when you put stuff out there or whatever. But I just found that it's actually pretty disgusting to be like that towards other people and criticizing how they look, because that's not how you would look. Because you can change, you can wear the best lipstick, you can get all the procedures done. I thought we were past that. That used to be a thing. I thought we was past all that. That don't mean nothing. That's not gonna make a man want you or be faithful to you once he gets you. Come on now. It's either a man gonna love you for you or he's not. Because that same man, while you got all of this and all of that and this, that, and the third, so you think that same man will go and get a waitress and wife her up and take care of her and treat her like she's the queen of all queens. So while you got all of that, the perfect body, and she got a gut, you know what I'm saying? Her titties ain't the perkiest. He'll wipe her up. Because that could just be who the Most High have for him. So if it's for you, it's for you. And doing all these extra things just to get somebody is temporary, because you're going to be who you are. So once you revert back to who you really are, you're going to lose the person anyway. So to me, it's best to just be authentic, be whatever. If you a little different, you have your hair a little bit different, you walk a little bit different, you talk a little bit different, because I don't talk, the most eloquently. I've been, you know what, like I remember I dated this guy, I really liked him a lot. And he was like, I was too childish. Excuse me, sir? That is, but I'm just saying, that is a part of me. I can't be childish. When I tell you I'm goofy, I am a goofy MF. I am. That's in my natural, comfortable state, because I like laughter. Life is hard. I've been through a lot of shit. So when I have the opportunity to just kind of be and goof off, I want to do that. And whoever I be with gonna have to understand that and be okay with it. And if it's meant for me, then he gonna understand that part. Now that part ain't for everybody. It obviously wasn't for him. He didn't have nothing else to say bad about me, because I treated him well. I cared about him well. But you dig me on that, I ain't for you. It bothered me for a long time, and I couldn't understand it. But it's like, give me some time. Give me some time. So that's how you know everything ain't for everybody, but it will be for somebody, just like his ass. He ain't perfect. He got some things about himself too. And believe me, if it was all that and he was all that and everything was whatever, then he would have been married or found somebody. Because to me, it's easier for a man to find a woman than it is for a woman to find a man. And I'm only talking about numbers. It's way more, and I think y'all agree, it's way more single women than it is men out here in the world. Now who they are and what they are, I'm not going to that. But we're talking about just the numbers as far as being single in this day and age. So I'm just saying, they got the odds of them finding someone decent is greater than the woman. That's just what it is. A lot of the good men, they are waking up more and they're doing some things, but a lot of them are in relationships. They are in relationships and stuff like that. And like I said, the single ones, they are now starting, I think, more and more as the years go on with, the changes that have transpired over like the past 5 years. They are doing some things like, doing a therapy or getting healing and stuff like that or whatever. So that's fine, right? But with that, we all know that those types of things, when you do finally wake up and say, hey, I'm going to do some things different, it's not overnight. It takes time. So I just wanted to say something about that, because I'm just like, I cannot. It's just like when I say I cannot, yeah, I could just cut it off and I don't have to look at it. And I wasn't trying to look for that. It just happened. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. So anyway, that's what I have. I have my daughter. Anyway, but that's all I have to say. That is crazy. It's like we as a whole need to do better, especially as women. This just don't make no sense. Let people be who they are, their authentic self. They will find who they need, especially if they're not bothering you and they're not hurting you. Don't be critiquing other people and how they look and stuff like that. That's not, if they wanted your opinion, they would ask for it. And I bet you this woman end up with somebody before half of them women that's on there talking shit. Thank you.